simple living. You probably noticed that I'm sitting on a new piece of equipment. This is called a stability ball. We're going to be using it today for the whole time that we're here because I want you to learn how to use it. The good thing about the stability ball is as soon as you sit down, your muscles contract and start becoming more stable. That's why it's called the stability ball. We want those muscles to be stable. Don't forget, the muscles of the core are kind of like a retaining wall. They're very important. You know how important your retaining wall is to your house. If you don't have a good retaining wall, your structure will collapse. And this is the same thing that happens to your core muscles. They will collapse. So we want to keep them nice and tight and strong. As soon as you sit down on the stability ball, your muscles start to tighten up because this is an unstable surface. Remember, it's unstable. So clear out any end tables or chairs that you have close to you because you want to have some room just in case you roll off the stability ball. It does happen. I've seen it.
Are you moving at the speed of business? File transfers, multiple locations, video chat. Companies these days are using more data than ever, and it's got to be fast. With gigabit internet from Armstrong Business Solutions, you can keep up with a pack no matter what size your company is. We can provide your business a reliable connection to our advanced fiber optic network with speeds from 100 megs up to 10 gigs per second. Get your business in the fast lane. Armstrong Business Solutions. Your business is our business.
Welcome to Simple Living. You've probably noticed I'm on something new here. This is called a stability ball. It's really, really important. It helps to tighten up your core muscles. The core muscles are kind of like a retaining wall in your house. If you don't have a good retaining wall, your structure falls down, right? And this is why the stability ball is so important, and the muscles of your core are also very, very important. I'd also like you to have a couple of pair of weights holding on to them, and our stability ball and a band. Or a towel. If you don't have a band, have a towel. If you don't have these hand weights, go in the pantry and get yourself out a couple of soup cans. That'll work for you too. I want to explain a little bit about this stability ball. As you can imagine, as soon as you sit down on the stability ball, you know you're on a structure that's not going to hold you very good. It's going to move a little bit. It's a ball. What it works is the core muscles of your body. The core muscles are right here, from your knees all the way up to just below your rib cage. And of course, they encircle the body. The core muscles, as I said, are like a retaining wall. They're very, very important. If you have a weak core, you're going to have pain in your elbows, in your knees, in your ankles, everywhere, everywhere. So it is important that your core muscles are very, very strong. The stability ball is just what it says. It's unstable. So when you have a seat on it, be very careful where you're sitting. Give yourself a little bit of room. Clear out a little bit of a room, a little bit of an area in front of your television so that you can work out with me. We're just going to begin by bouncing a little bit. I just want you to feel more stable. The important thing about this stability ball, as soon as you sit down on the stability ball, you're using your core muscles because you have to tighten up right in through here, through your core muscles. So the core muscles are working just by sitting down, okay? Let's grab a hold of our hand weights. I have 3-pounders. You can use a 2 or 3-pounder. That's okay with me. Up on your toes. Up and up. Good job. Keep going. Up and up. Now what we're working here is our ankles and our calves, making every major muscle group in your body strong. Roll these weights down and give me a curl. Bicep curls. Building up those biceps. They're important. Those biceps are very important. You've got to keep muscles strong, and I've told you before, the more muscle you have in your body, the faster your metabolism is. And don't we all want to lose a couple of pounds? So work these out, work these muscles out. And also, don't forget to have some water nearby, because we want to go ahead and be able to get that water in our bodies. As long as you stay hydrated, you're able to build muscle. And relax. Bring them right here in front. And how about one at a time? Lift and lift, 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 lift. 4. Now 3, 2, and 1. Here's an exercise for carpal tunnel syndrome. Just roll your hands down here and let them kind of hang off your knees. Now allow that weight to roll to your fingertips and then curl it. That's it. Curl it back up. And I know a lot of you have carpal tunnel syndrome. I had a young friend that was a drummer, and boy did he have a problem, because he held those drumsticks so tight for so many years that he really had some bad carpal tunnel syndrome. Hold it right here. Now drop those arms. Up to your ears, roll back and down. Up to your ears, just rolling those shoulders. That's it. Good job. Roll those shoulders. Now let's do a little bit of work on our rotator cuffs. I'm sure you have a problem with those. Elbows glued to your waist. Open and close. That's it. That's it. We're going to do 7 more of these, 10 of them. 6. Breathing. And 3, 2, and 1. Wonderful. Just allow those weights to rest right here. Now raise your toes and come on back up on your toes. Rolling forward and back. Exercising those calves and ankles again. Keep going. Toes up, heels up. Keep rolling. Wonderful. 1 more. Good. Now make these feet comfortable, okay? When you sit down on your stability ball, what you're looking for is a ball that's tall enough so that your knees are in a direct line with your hips. So knees and hips are right in a direct line. That way you know that the stability ball is correct for you. They go from about 23 centimeters on up. The one that I have is pretty tall. I'm 5'6", so I'm kind of tall, not too much, but a little bit tall. So we need to have, so we don't hurt our knees. So if you're bouncing on this ball, which we're going to do now because we're going to get into our aerobic segment, bounce and bounce and bounce. That's it. Bounce, bounce, bounce. Good job. Good. Hold it right here. And now just switch those hips around. Just swing those hips out and around. Remember, all of this is working the core group, that retaining wall, that core group that is so important. We'll be doing some harder stuff coming up. Not yet though. Right now it's kind of easy, isn't it? Put your weights down, because now we're going to get a little more aerobic. You'll hear me breathing a little bit harder. Bring those feet together. Now we're going to jump apart together with your knees. Here we go. 10, 9, 4, 3, 2. Oh, add some arms. Lift. 8, 10. Hold it here, roll back and forth. Just give yourself a little break. Oh boy, that gets your heart rate up, doesn't it? And that's a good thing. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get our heart rate up. Now I know this is hard to believe, but by getting your heart rate up a little bit, you're actually going to eventually lower your blood pressure. And don't we all want that? That I know. Grab a hold of those weights again. Beautiful, beautiful. Make a cross. Lift them right in front of you. Now behind your head. This is a great one for posture. Six, 8, and 10. Bring them down nice and slow. Wonderful. And now right out to the side. Working those deltoids. Stretch and lift. Eight and 10. A number of years ago, I had rotator cuff surgery because I was overdoing my weights, lifting a little bit too much. And when you do that, as I told you before, the shoulders are not a weight-bearing joint. So you want to be really careful with those shoulders so that you don't overdo your weights, especially overhead presses, which is something like this. Using a heavy weight and overhead presses like this. They're also called military presses. Yeah, because all the guys want to make those chests really strong. One more. Beautiful, beautiful. And then let's take a little bit of a break and swing those hips around again. Every time you do something like this, you're working those muscles of the core. Every muscle group in that core is being worked. You could just see what's going on. And relax. Let's just roll back and forth again. Toes and heels. Beautiful. Let's work some muscles of the chest. Okay, let's give it a try. I'm just going to turn my body a little bit so you can see me from the side, what I'm doing. There we go, there we go. Walk out a little bit, whoops, and then lean back. I love showing you these different things that we can do. There's so many exercises that you can do at home and so many things that you can do at home to make yourself stronger. Now lift straight up, right over your eyes, and open wide. And close nice and slow. So this is 1, 2, and this is 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 4. Nice and slow when you're closing, okay? Be sure to give it a good stretch. Open up the muscles of your chest. Let's try one more. Now hold it right here and bring it over your head. And right back. Right over your head and right back. Lift and lower. Lift and sit on up. One time when I was demonstrating this exercise, I slid right off the ball. I'm not going to tell you what I said. Come on back to center. Let me get myself adjusted again by putting my mic back on. Wonderful. Hang on, everybody. Move those weights just a little bit so you have some room. And let's reach up and over. Look at the hand that's at the ceiling. And stretch. Look at the hand that's at the ceiling. You can hold on to the ball. And again, look at the hand. Look at your hand. Beautiful. Again. Breathe. One more. Wonderful. Bring those heels up, toes to the ceiling, and forward and back again. That's great. Now simply by getting your hand weights again and leaning back just a little bit, we're already starting to work the abdominals. Hold them right here and sit up and lean back. Up and down. Up and down. See, you don't have to go to the gym. You can just work out with me. Stay right in your own comfortable living room and just work out with me. I'm hoping you're having a good time. You're enjoying this. Don't forget to take some good deep breaths. Keep your water nearby. Might want a swig of water about now. And relax. Wonderful. And now let's just lift. Lift, 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 lift. Good. Now extend the leg and lift, 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 lift. This helps to develop the quadriceps. Lift, 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 lift. One more. Ah, beautiful. Put those weights down and let's just march. You can bounce on it. That's kind of fun. 2, 3, keep going. Hold it here, press and pull, press. Good job, press, press. You can even do those carpal tunnel ones here just by placing your hands and opening your palms up and then curling without the weights. So if it kind of bothered you to use the weights, you don't have to use the weights. Just emulate the moves that I'm doing and you'll get right into it. Be able to stretch. I know what happens when you wake up in the morning, your hands feel really tight and they almost feel like they're asleep, like your fingers are asleep. So here's a good thing to do. Just rub them. Just rub them. Bring the circulation into your hands, and this will help with that carpal tunnel. Wonderful, wonderful. Prayer position, thumbs are facing your body, and now thumbs face the ceiling. Good, keep going. Itchy nose. 4 more. 3. Now press those hands together and then push that one hand over to the side, resisting as you're pushing. Resist with that, with those arms. Good. Resist. Resist. One more. Beautiful. Lean over your body and come on up. Lean over one leg and come on up. Lean over the other side and come on up. Lean over, come on up. Lean over, come on up. How do those ankles feel? Just kind of roll them. Roll those ankles right over. Warming them up too. Hold it here, point and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex and relax. I almost fell over. The other leg, point and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. Point and flex. Release. Now circle. Circle that toe around. Warming up those ankles. Circle opposite. And release. Now circle opposite. 3 and 4. And now circle opposite. Good job. Take one leg out and roll forward. Feeling that really good stretch on the inner thigh. Hold it right here. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Feeling that nice stretch, kind of rolling back and forth. Using different muscle groups now. Good. Bring that leg in and bring the other one out. Hold it here and now forward and back. Forward and back. Keep going, feeling that nice stretch in that inner thigh. Sometimes we hold ourselves too tight. We don't stretch out, and we need to stretch more. Bring it back in again. Wonderful. Clasp hands, bring them out. Now bring them up and over. Stretch, look at the ceiling, lean back a little bit, using those abs, and come on down. Hands right here, walk your feet away just a little. Sit up and back, up and back. Sit up and back. 4, we got 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. Hold it here and relax. Wonderful. A little more bouncing. We're getting back into being aerobic again. The word aerobic means with oxygen. So it means you're breathing a little bit harder when you're aerobic. So you want to stay or get aerobic. When you get out in the road and start walking a little bit, walk quicker. Walk a little faster. Run a little bit if you can, and then slow down. So get back and forth. This is the way you burn more calories, by speeding up whatever you're doing your exercises faster. Walk those feet together. Now just one leg goes out, and now the other. Five, 6. I'm hoping you're enjoying this stability ball routine. And now just circle. We're stretching again. Just stretching those hips out. If you don't have a stability ball, go to the store and buy one. If you're short, get one that says 25 centimeters. The taller you are, the higher you want your ball. Remember how I told you your knees and your hips should be in a nice straight line. Good job.
Are you moving at the speed of business? File transfers, multiple locations, video chat. Companies these days are using more data than ever, and it's got to be fast. With gigabit internet from Armstrong Business Solutions, you can keep up with the pack no matter what size your company is. We can provide your business a reliable connection to our advanced fiber optic network with speeds from 100 megs up to 10 gigs per second. Get your business in the fast lane. Armstrong Business Solutions. Your business is our business.
Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me today. We had a good time, didn't we? I really enjoy being with you on television. It's a lot of fun. Join us every day.